What day is it? Oh, it's Saturday. That's weird. What am I doing online? And why am I so late? The answer to the second question is because I always am, and the answer to the first question is because I didn't stream on Monday or Tuesday this week, so figured I'd make up some time. uh, the uh, the agenda for today is interesting because yesterday I'm just gonna switch over to screen cam because it has on screen what I was planning on talking about. So today I was looking at the logo, and I was actually I was going to I was just like I was saving it to like my drive so that I could, if I need to use it for anything I would have it available, and I glanced at it and it occurred to me it is missing a very important piece. Um, Incidentally, what we were working on yesterday at the end of the stream was the character art of the game. We had this idea for like a brigand type character, and so we're we're in the process of converting our mystic type character with the turtle helmet over to a different look. We're still in the process of doing that. The thing that occurred to me is that there's no characters in this scene, which I originally intended to fit in, and apparently just somewhere along the way, I got so distracted with the lettering and the scenery that I completely forgot. So the agenda for today, I think, is to finish up this character art. And literally, the last thing I did at the end of the day yesterday was I tried to draw this boot over here, and I don't know. I think it's done. I think I'm done trying to draw that boot. That boot is as good as it's gonna get. I think. And then and then we're gonna finish that up. And then so then once we have this character art to work with, and then I think I'm gonna piece together a few characters and put them in the scene just so that we have that going here as well. Because in order to call the first draft of the logo done, I want to have that as well. And then with that, I think I will consider it for. Hey, Caps Island, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, um, So all right. This boot I just don't like, but I also don't know how to make it better. So I think I'm just gonna call it done. I've done that a few times with this outfit, so this outfit might not be my favorite in the end. Like once I'm done with it, it might not be my top favorite thing of all time. Oh, I haven't started the script yet, so let's do that, and then get to work. Uh, what? What? Oh yeah, okay. I saved. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So yesterday I accidentally saved the orders doc with the proposed changes, which I did not actually mean to do, and now it has become. Oh, wait a second. Oh, sorry. I was just really confused for a second why when I was in screen cam or face cam the background was purple but then it was blue. It's because uh, I forgot to set my desktop color. I don't know. I just felt like setting my desktop color. Don't mind me. All right. I'm all out of sorts. I think in part because it's Saturday, and in part because I'm just always out of sorts. Okay, so we don't have many of these things yet, right? We haven't even done this. Did we do the skirt? Oh, it's not called skirt. It's called Wait, it's also not called black paint. I was saying paint when I said pant to myself yesterday. So this is supposed to be called black pants. Wait, hold on. Let me look at what these are supposed to be called. Black pants, and then so then it's not just called skirt. It's called black and skirt. Uh, Oops. Okay, and then up turtle. I think I did up turtle. I think those are all in. I think helm. Helm is probably in too. So it's boots. I think is the first thing that's not in. Yeah, helm is in there. Is up turtle in there? Yes, up turtle is in there. But actually, the thing that I was just looking at, one of the things I just noticed when I was looking at the scene, is that the turtle still seems really low relative to the helmet. And it might be that I just don't want to make the turtle any higher than that, but I feel like I might want to click the turtle up because I don't think it makes sense. Because like without the turtle, the helmet comes up like that high, so like it doesn't like that doesn't look right. So yeah, I think up turtle is getting upped even higher, maybe by like another 2 pixels or so. Oops, wrong layer. uh, Up turtle, where are you? Up turtle. Yeah, I think that's like a little bit better. Because it's supposed to be like the helmet might be like slightly soft, like it might be made out of leather or something, but it's not supposed to be like squishy or anything. It's supposed to be a helmet, hypothetically. Uh, uh, yeah, that's fine. Um, Alright, so that was 2 additional pixels. Now I'll do that for the other layer. So the up turtle, yeah, 2 more. So I'll just lift it up by 2 additional pixels is all. Which I think we'll put it quite high, because I think it was already at like 8 pixels or something. So yeah, it started at 6. Now it's at 4 pixels. Is the coordinate? Oh, that was like slightly off screen, but yeah, 4 pixels. All right, but then yeah, that is done. So all right, so for our order stock, everything up until helm exists. So I'm gonna get rid of the stuff after helm, cut that out, save all this because this is what it loads from. And just because there were like fake things on this list, when I tried to run the script at start, it crashed because it was looking for things that didn't exist. Now that I got rid of those things, the script will run. I can move this off to the side, and then I can even now that the script is running, I can put those things back in because those are the things that I want to do today. So boots, I'm in the middle of doing. Chain chest, I'll do next. Black sleeves, buckler, mask. When I do black sleeves, I might do gloves as well. It might not just be black sleeves. So I might change it a little bit, but that should be the gist of things, I think. All right, so let's go back to paint and continue on. With the boots, I think I was just saying I was going to call them done. Oh yeah, but I only drew. Oh no, I remember the last thing I was going to do. I was just going to go in very very carefully with all right. Oh yeah, there are probably a bunch of weird layers in here, right? Layer 25, layers, yeah, 26, 27, and 27. I think 27, the upper of the two 27s is the one that has the this metal on it. So no, apparently not. Oh no, I sampled from the wrong layer. I'm on the correct layer. I just my sampling tool was picking from layer when it should be picking from image, or rather when I prefer it to be picking from image. I don't know. I was just thinking like maybe a little bit of shading might help there. Not really though. Oh, maybe highlighting. Yeah, I tried to highlight the chainmail and that didn't work out at all. But this isn't not like it's not supposed to be chainmail over the boot heel, so maybe I should highlight it a little bit. And actually, I want a slightly lighter color than that. Maybe that'll help it look more metallic. Not really. Hold on. So maybe that was too bright, actually. So maybe I should go. Hold on, wait. How bright is this? 69. Let's go up to like, I don't know, 70 something. Or like low 80s. Stop honking at me. No, that's still too bright. Alright, so 70s. Something in the 70s. Sims, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Sims 1880. Hey. We're just drawing a brigand with a turtle on his head. Oh, 2 turtles on his head. Hold on. That turtle has way too many legs. There we go. Just a turtle with the normal number of legs. Alright, I was just thinking like it might look nice to have like the light catch the heel just ever so slightly. Having difficulty rendering it though. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's fine. Maybe this boot in general just isn't fine. Maybe this boot in general just has problems. But I think I'm going to keep it for now. Again, if I feel like redrawing it later, that'll be a lot easier than spending a bunch of time that I might not have to spend at all. Because who knows? Maybe I'll, once I see it in context, maybe like once it's like actually on the screen and moving, it won't look as bad. It does look bad from far away. What can I do about that? Maybe. I don't know. I can reduce a little bit of the heel. I think there's a little bit too much metal on the heel. I think it's because like it's not supposed to come up around the sides nearly as much. So I think it actually should be more like that, like more like just on the heel. And like on the bottom of the foot, you can see it kind of like covers the bottom of the heel, but you wouldn't really see that from the back view. That doesn't necessarily make the foot better, but I don't know. I really don't know. Huh. Actually, one thing that might simplify it is I think on layer 26 is where we have this boot drawn. So I'll just like take out some of the shading there, or some of the lighting there. Are all the game dev streams for this game? This is the only game dev stream for this game. So yes, all the game dev streams for this game are on Twitch as we speak. As we speak, we are in all of the game dev streams for this game. Yes. Perhaps you're thinking that this might be for a different game. This is for side quest. So yes. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna call the boot okay for now. And then okay, so I'm going to alt print screen and new layer or new image, paste this here just for reference, because I'm going to switch over to the other feet. Oh, so I should probably squish the boots together. No, I won't do that yet. So there's going to be a ton of layers. Oh, I've broken my record for layers. There are 27 layers here. I think my previous record was 25 layers. Alright, I'm going to hide this set of legs so I can work on the other frame of animation. Which would be leg 0, and yeah, because we still have the sandals going on here. How many games have I made? And I assume all the streams are on Twitch. Oh yeah. Oh okay. So yeah, if you go into my video archives, I have most of the time I've spent streaming. I've worked on this game. So like if you go back through the archives, oh wait, this isn't how you guys see my archives. This is how I see my archives. Hold on, wait. So I go. Yeah, so if you go through my archives, which will look like this when you look at it, if you scroll, hey, new follower, Sims, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Yeah, if you scroll back through my archives, there's yeah, it's mostly this. Okay, yeah, so here's Signal Jam. This is another project that I worked on stream. It was like a 3D game jam that we did back in December. Man, I haven't done a Signal Jam in a while. I was gonna do one this week, but no one really. Yeah, so it's mostly it's mostly side quest, and then if you go back really far though, before I worked on side quest, I was working on. Oh my gosh, this was the first time I worked on character art. I don't know if you can see in the thumbnail. I don't know if you can see in the thumbnail, but there's like really sad character art going on in there. All right. Oh yeah. And so if you go really far back, I worked on a project called Hero, which actually those are all available on my website. So if you go to srsly.bz, you can try. This is actually like this is the first project I spent a lot of time working on stream. It's just like a simple little. I don't even know how to describe this game. Like the best description I have of this game is that it's a single player MOBA. But yeah. And then I'm going to start working on another game. Well, actually, no. For the past several months, I've been saying I'm going to start a new game soon. I'm totally going to do it. And I keep thinking that I will start a new game soon and work on it on stream. But it hasn't happened yet, so who knows how long that'll actually take. All right, so the way I was setting up these, or the way I was starting these boots yesterday, because like right now our dude's wearing sandals, and the way to switch those over to boots, I was doing yesterday, equip legs. What was it? It was just legs, just straight up legs, the originals. We were taking like we were taking these original ones, and we were like, so yeah, because like back in the day, oh shoot, man, I should have done this yesterday because it just occurred to me I had tweaked the brightness and contrast to get them looking good yesterday, and I'm gonna have to redo it, and it's not gonna be that hard, but it'll just be slightly weird. Whoops, wrong layer. So we're legs 2, no, legs 0. Let's add in a new layer. Layer 28. Layer 28, new record. I don't know why I'm excited about that. I really shouldn't be. All right, I'm just gonna put the for starters, I'm gonna put the foot next to the collar because yeah, what I'd done yesterday and what I want to do again now is just get the like the brown of the boot is supposed to be like the same brown as the collar, and I don't have to get it perfectly, but what I was doing yesterday was basically just to get it close, and then I just drew over the rest to get it there. Hold on, wait. So actually, wait. I think I was playing with the contrast. I think I was bumping the contrast up, and I was bumping the brightness down, just that it got really close to, not like exact the same as like the tones of brown, but like close. So a little less contrast, maybe. A little less brightness. Yeah, so those aren't the exact same browns, but they're similar enough for starters. And then what I'll do is I'll paint over them, but just because I got it close enough, I can now paint over, and it'll be pretty easy to get it on track. So basically, now I just I go for the dropper tool, grab this color, paint down along the side, and like it really doesn't change much, right? Because they were very close. But then and then grab the other color, paint over this sole, and yeah, so like you don't notice much difference there. But now they're pretty much the same color, and so that should be good. And then oh yeah, but so that we don't actually need this pant leg because we're gonna stick with the black pants, so we can get rid of all of this actually. And we can draw the boot up higher, like the other boot, and that's why we have this other one here, so we can make sure that we're making them look similar in both frames of animation. What was the first archive? Oh, yeah, okay, so if you go back to October 23rd, oh, wait, the dates will be slightly off because I don't always export the video on the same day. It's the first day. What was the first one called? Yeah, right? It was like, oh, it was right after IMA. Because, oh yeah, IMA was another game jam that I did just for fun one day. So it's right after IMA that finishes that. Yeah, Journey, Brave New World. The dev name for it, before it was called SideQuest, was Journey, spelled JRNE. And so Journey, Brave New World, updated 3 months ago. Oh, here, I'll just link to it. So you might notice this was back before I wore clothes on stream. Oops. So, pardon. If anyone finds that too distracting, the first one that I worked on, Journey with clothes on, was not much, not very far after. New visuals, yeah. This was if that, then this is the first other one. All right, there you go. Yeah, so fun fact with SideQuest, I've made the entire project on stream. Like before, when you check out Brave New World, you'll notice that like when I start up the video, I have roughly like what is that, like 20 lines of code on screen. So those 20 lines of code I actually had done like a few hours before starting up the first stream, but that was just to test out because I'd never made a chat game before. Like I don't do network stuff much, so those first several hours that I did off stream were just to see if it would work at all, like if it was a non-starter, and it did work out okay. So but other than that, like yeah, other than those that very brief amount of time, the entire game was has been done on stream. So yeah, if you watch, there are a few diversions where I like work on like weekend game jams and stuff like that. But otherwise, you can see the whole thing start to, yeah, the past 3 months now, more than 3 months, like 3.5 months have been dev on this game start to finish. Okay, so what do these boots look like? They don't come up actually that far, and then they get cuffed. It's like the boot in the front is like easy to draw. It's like just draw it like that, and then like it's basically done. Like the boot on in the back foot for whatever reason is really hard for me, but this one easy, easy as pie. Oh, I'm using a 1 pixel brush. That's weird. Uh, all right, yeah, this boot's basically done almost. Just actually, I should make the curve a little more curvy. Oops. Oh, I should also. That's the one thing I should be using a 1 pixel brush for. Uh, that boot looks weird. It's a little. It's a little. It's off at a slight angle. It's supposed to be a little more like that. And then the metal heel. I don't know. I'm gonna add in a new layer for this. Layer 29, new, new record. I'm probably gonna get all the way up to like layer 32. Uh, all right, so yeah, so the heel piece. What did it look like? It's just like, yeah, just a little bit on the side, a little bit on the bottom, or a little bit on the back of the heel, and a little bit on the bottom of. Or actually, no, I guess with this one I can actually cover like most of the heel. But the shoe isn't supposed to come down past here. All right, that's probably fine. We'll see. And then yeah, the back foot. So let's do the same thing for the back foot. So let's go down to. Wait, is that fine? Oh, I guess I should shade the edge of the boot just slightly. Oh, so I did that on the wrong layer there. No, I should Okay, so I should sorry, I started drawing some of it with a brush that no clone stamp tool, I don't like you. With a brush that was slightly too thin, and so then I went with a brush that was thick, but then the part that I should have done with the thin brush I didn't do. I tried to do it with the thick brush. So alright, let me just fix that real quick. Okay, I shouldn't be sampling from here. I should still be sampling from here because these colors are cleaner. Alright, so let's go back down to brush width 1. Let's draw on that line. And that should be good. Actually, I'll just tidy it up a little bit with a thinner brush. Yeah. Actually. Oh yeah, okay, and then I should bring this down a little bit more, just so it seems a little more rounded to the leg. And that should be fine. Alright, I'm gonna call that okay for now. Alright, so now let's go over to the other leg. Legs, was it legs 2? New layer, new record. Layer 30! So yeah, the first thing, okay, layer 30, the first thing layer 30 will be is the new foot. So let's, alright, so this time it's convenient because we can just put it directly into place. And then we can just, because it saves the brightness contrast settings, so blammo, we can just redo the same changes, and then, like before, we can just pick the exact correct color, and just brush size 2, paint over it real quick. And like there's not a very noticeable difference, because it was mostly correct to begin with. And then we can erase the leg, the green leg that we don't really need. And, wait, no. Selecty tool. You're also a game dev. Cool. Star Games. Cool. Do you broadcast through Star Games, or do you broadcast through this account? Like, if I follow this account, is that the correct account to follow, or should I follow someone else instead? Let me know, because I like to follow other game devs and see what other people are up to. Because yeah, it's I really like streaming. I'm just really enthusiastic about streaming. I think it's some of the coolest new technology that has hit the world in a while. And like this is a time of human history with a lot of cool technology, so saying a lot. All right, so yeah, so the back of the heel should be, oh, it should be a little bit lit, but that's almost irrelevant because it's also going to be covered in like a metal plate. But this is fine for now. Let's yeah, all right, let's now sculpt this. Whoops, with a thinner brush. You if you post a link, it'll get removed from chat. So if you just tell us the name, or actually, if you want to post the link, I can repost the link. Because only admins links are just disabled because they're hard to moderate. But admins can repost links. So yeah, if you want to do that, I can repost it. What type of game are you working on? I mean, I guess we can find out by watching your stream. But if you want to, I don't know, if you want to give a sales pitch, like let people know what what type of project you're working on. I encourage people to in chat share cool stuff. Official Star Games. So if anyone wants to beat me to the punch, it is twitch.tv/official star games, all one word, no underscores or anything. But blammo! Actually, because of stream delay, you probably saw that I reposted the link in chat before before you saw me say it in stream. So, welp. All right, followed. All right, cool. Thank you for thank you for sharing. I look forward to checking that out. I tend to stay very focused when I am myself streaming, but yeah, in my free time, I'll give it a look. Yeah. All right. So this foot is very obscured. Like it's I forgot to do something. So I think layer 31 new record is going to be like my high score for now because I'm like with some of the other images or with the other leg, I added like extra layers for like the boot and for like the boot cuff or whatever. But ooh, that sounds ambitious. 3D MMORPGs. Hey Devin, JavaScript, how's it going? Welcome. I'm doing well. It's a Saturday, and I'm streaming, which is weird. I don't usually do that unless it's a special occasion, and it's not really a special occasion per se. Except that I felt like streaming on a Saturday, I guess. That's the occasion. I really like the idea of these boots, but for some reason they're not coming out quite how I pictured them necessarily. I think it's fine though. I think this outfit is okay regardless. Oh yeah, did I do that with the other boot? Because like I guess it would make sense to see a little bit of it on the heel. What did I do with? Well, I'll check. I can check that later. And then, yeah, what else was it that I did here? I just I shaded it a little bit on the edge, just ever so slightly. And then, did I give it a glint? I'm pretty sure I remember trying to give it a glint. I don't remember if I actually succeeded at that. Don't honk at me. If I click on like the colors window and then try and change tools with hotkeys, it's like honk. I'm like. That's really obvious what I'm trying to do. Program. Why don't you just pay attention? That's what I'm trying to do. Program. Alright, that's fine. So, yeah. And then, alright, so this is one frame, and then this is the other one. Yeah. That's alright, I guess. That's fine. Fine enough for my taste. Actually, wait, the back heel, or the cuff on the back boot, I did it a little bit inconsistently between the two, so I'm going to just consistify those a little bit. Hold on. So I'll bring, what layer is it? Layer 30. Okay, so I'll bring this up slightly, and then what I'd done on the other one is I traced out the line of the cuff just ever so slightly. Which is not like that, because that's just not how that was supposed to look. More like that, I think. I don't necessarily like that. Hey, Creative, how's it going? Welcome. Yes, pain.net. I don't know if that typo was intentional, but yes, pain.net is It sometimes lives up to that name. Um, is it bad? I use paint.net because it's free and I've been using it for this project so far, and so I'm really used to it. For this project, it's great because I line up these, like, it's not necessarily pixel art what I'm doing here, but it's so low resolution art that, like, I have to, in order to line things up, I need to line them up to the pixel, right? And so the nice thing about paint.net is that down on this bottom bar here, it gives you exact pixel coordinates. So I've kind of stuck with it for that reason. It actually makes a lot of things really easy. And then there are a few, like, ways in which it's not perfect, to put it politely. But it could be a lot worse. So uh, it could be a lot more expensive too. All right, that's better. That's a little more consistent. So I think I'm gonna call the boots done for now. I think I'm happy with those. Yeah, I think they're not that bad. Oh, actually, sorry. Just one. I lied slightly because the shading on this heel is not quite as darkened as the shading on the heel. Oh, oops. Oh wait, no. Oh no, the shading on this heel is not as dark. Wait a second. Oh, so I want to do it on the other layer actually. Or should I just lighten up this one? I actually kind of like this one because, like, the extra darkness, like, it makes it seem more metallic-y. So yeah, hold on. Let's just show layer 27. Oh look, yeah, that's actually easy enough because, like, that's just the metal piece from the other heel. So yeah, let's pick this color, and on layer 27 over here, let's just darken this heel slightly, just ever so slightly. All right, and then I think because that might have been a little too much. Hold on, let me give it another shot. Yeah, it's not about making it further dark. It's just making about that line darker. Oh, and the highlights are actually lighter too. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. They can look a little burnished. Maybe one of them got a little more scuffed than the other. All right. Other than that, though, I'm gonna call this done. So I can squish down. All right, I'm gonna reduce some of these layers because I don't like having 31 layers. So I'm gonna squish those together. I'm gonna squish. Yeah, I'll just squish all the appropriate layers together. So layers 29 and 28 can go onto leg 0. Layer 25 can go onto leg 1. Shoot. Spoilers. I now have a notifications panel on my other my other computer, so the notifications come through at an inconsistent rate. What the heck? I was gonna let the music play, but it just decided to cut out all of a sudden. That's anticlimactic. Hold on, wait. I want the music to play. 1 second. We're gonna hear the music. uh, Hold on. All right. So we're gonna hear the music in just a second. Creative. Thank you very much. That is incredibly generous of you, and I there it is. Thank you very much. I still don't even know what to say, but it's great to have you here, and it's like, just your personality is enough. So the fact that you would go above and beyond and donate as well, I don't know. I just feel really lucky. I just feel very fortunate. So thank you very much. And I'm pretty sure you if it isn't showing up already, you should now have your wings too. I don't know if it's shown it yet, but oh, actually, no, that might take a second to update as well. Oh wait, oh no, you know what? I'm not even running that program yet. Now, okay, what? Come on. Well, whenever this connects, it'll update, and then you'll get your wings. All right, yeah, because you're definitely on the list now. So, All right. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I try and keep to it. So oh yeah, I was squishing the leg layers together, for example, which is not in and of itself hard work, but I do try and accomplish a lot. And oh, actually, speaking of accomplishing stuff, just real quick. Well, for one thing, I'm gonna restart the notifier thing because I don't know what its deal was. So sorry, just one second. Uh, oh, cool. My internet is just being really slow right now. What I was gonna say is uh, I had an idea for how I can improve so like cache karma cache what is it caching karma like levels, because the so this this program that I'm using is cool because it sets up the karma information. Like it did, recognized it, and so right now I'm just working from the data that program spits out. But there's some stuff that there's something that I noticed about. Oops. There's there've been a few things that I noticed about the way that it does that, which is not exactly how I expected it. So I want to instead of just working from the raw data that program outputs, I had some ideas of how I can make it a little smoother, a little more consistent, kind of like even out some of the data that comes through that system to get it to work a little bit better, because that's one system that I really want to get right, because that system is supposed to be like the thank you, the like an expression of appreciation, and so yeah. Okay, so for the legs here, I will. I'm going to show all of them, and I'm going to hide the torso because it is time to get. Lollipop Oscar, welcome. How's it going? It is indeed the laughing guy. All right, so there's a whole ton of legs on screen right now, which is a little weird, but I'm going to make the chest disappear, which will be even more weird, and I'm going to get the hand out of there for a second as well. And that might be enough, but actually I'm gonna get rid of the scepter for a second too. All right, that should be fun. Where's these little smudgy lines? I need to get rid of those. They're probably on one of the legs layer. I probably accidentally put those in when I was like touching up the legs. No, it's probably on legs 0 or 1. Oh gosh, where are those pixels? They must be gone. I must get rid of them. Oh, they're there. Ha, got them. Ah, ha ha. You are no match, pixels. Did I get them? Am I now just seeing like phantom pixels? Are they actually gone and I'm just hallucinating? Alright, I don't care. Well, as long as they're not on any of those layers, then that's fine. So yeah. What is the story of the name Star Games? I would be interested to hear that. I like names. I'm renaming myself, which is kind of a weird thing to do. But I've been thinking a lot about names lately because I don't know. I was inspired to change mine, and oh no, wait, what is going on here? Why is there a weird dot there? What is that weird dot about? What is that supposed to be? Oh, it's just a little bit of the. Oh wait, hold on. So I have to unsquish those layers because I didn't erase some of the pant when I was. Oh, but that'd be on the same layer anyways, actually. So I don't have to. I can just clean that up manually. Just right here. So eraser tool. Eraser tool. Let's get rid of that. That was the wrong layer? No, was it? Hold on, what did I just do? Oh yeah, no, I erased too much. Wait, hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna erase it from this image and then just put it back onto the other image. Yeah, because I was erasing part of the foot as well. I was not intending to do that. I was just trying to erase that part. Yeah, sorry, so that's better. That was from layer 0, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's just put these back on. Like so. Alright, there we go. Let's close some of these other images because I don't need them anymore. And they're just taking up space. Don't save. I don't need to be looking at this right now. Don't save, I don't think so. Okay, so, but I will save this one. This is legs. I don't know what to call this. I guess like boots, some sort of boots. So I'll just call them like chain boots. That's not the best description, but it's satisfactory for now. And this is 0.ping. Oh yeah, I made that game Lollipop Scar. The game about the cube was we were actually looking at it a little bit earlier. It's on my website now as Hero. So if you want to check out I mean this game isn't like done. Hero isn't like done, but it's like the core of the project is like in place. So it's like it's not ready to be released, but it's like a game. It's like an entire game, if not a polished and packaged game. One day, you're watching Star Wars and wanted to learn programming, so they thought you'd make game dev company. So I did on PC, assigned to Windows for Twitch, and I thought of the name Star Wars. Nice. I haven't seen your logo yet, but is it like the yellow on black 70s text for for the like Star Wars style? What's all this about? All right, I was in the middle of saving these. I was like, what was I doing here? All right, so I was like 0, copy file, new, yeah, based, save, so this will be 1.png, save that, legs 2, copy file, new, okay, based, save, oh, thank you, creator. Whoops, I was supposed to put this in chain boots. This is 2, I think. That was 2, right? Yeah, that's 2. And then last but not least, 3. Actually, no, I say last but not least, but it actually is the least one. It's literally the smallest of all of the leg files. It's just that little back leg right there. So save that as 3. And then, oh yeah, so I called it, oh yeah, well, I need to set the data file for it first because I need to get the coordinates on it. So equipment, legs, chain boots, new data.txt, and the coordinates here are oh, oops, this is the wrong image. So it starts at the upper corner of 6161, as most pants do, and then it goes 47 across and 21 down. So save that, and good. What am I doing? Right now I'm working on character art for this game right here, the game that we have going along the bottom of the screen. It is called Side Quest, and right now the max level character looks kind of like a mystic sort of character, and now we're switching it over, or like so we're putting, this is like a little sketch mock-up of like what I'm thinking the art will look like. And so hold on, wait, the the character looks all weird right now because it's all legs and no torso, but let's put it in a slightly more recognizable state, shall we? Let's bring the chest and the hands and I don't really need to bring the scepter back, but why not? Alright, so so yeah, Side Quest is the game that the visuals for it are on screen here, and then the game itself like plays out in chat. So you can see oh, I forgot to I forgot to reopen the notifier thing because I was just I just saw on my other computer. Thank you for following Lollipop Oscar. I'm glad you found your way back, and I appreciate your viewership. So thank you. Um, I indeed forgot to relaunch my notifier thing. So hold on. Now I'm sure that we missed that one notification, but further ones should show up correctly. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Pardon. It would have sounded something like a noise that will happen in the near future, within the next 30 seconds or so. Okay. Yeah, it would have sounded like that. So thank you. The turtle. Yeah. So you always have like a little. If we look at, I'm gonna make this graphics look really weird for a second. Sorry. If you notice in game, like this character here, it's a little subtle. You can't really see it through the grass, but this character here has a little mouse following them around. There's a little mouse friend. Lauren here has a little blackbird flying alongside. So you basically, yeah, once you so you level up by participating in the events, and also just by like going on the adventure itself. And when you level up, you get new equipment and new gear, and sometimes you get little animal friends. So, for example, yeah, Lauren is the highest level of all of these characters, and so what I'm adding in now are like the next levels, like after the ones that Lauren is currently. So we'll start. Yeah, so once a character levels up, like even further, there's eventually the turtle, which is Lauren's, I think, just like 3 levels away from getting it. Which is kind of cute. It just sits on your head, and it kind of like acts like it's walking. Like its feet don't actually touch the ground, but it kind of like walks a little bit. It tries to walk. I just thought that was cute, and so I was like, why not? All right, so what? Oh yeah. So next up, let's look at the list. Oh yeah, let's also fix the list because I had just called it boots, but it's actually like chain boots. So chain chest is the next piece to be swapped out according to this. Let's see. Yeah, the chest piece. So the new chest piece is going to be somewhat similar to the old chest piece, except instead of like exposed midsection, it'll be like a leather wrap sort of thing, and then for the upper part, it'll be like chain sleeves and like a chain collar. Oh, you know what though? I don't have the cape visible, but I should make the cape visible at least for part of drawing this because well, for one thing, it'll be there. Oh yeah, so I was looking at the adventure and I was like, it looks really bare, but it did look really bare because because I didn't have the cape there, so it'll actually look more like that. Oh, and so for most of it, we won't even see those heels, those boots in the back, because like actually it'll look more like that for starters, and then okay, so yeah, let's swap out the chest now. I'm basically just gonna like, yeah, first I'll start by drawing the silver part over the sleeves. So yeah, so let's okay, let's go to the chest. This is chest layer no, not 0. This is chest layer 2. Yes. So yeah, let's pick this color. Use a brush size 2 for starters is fine. And let's just paint in this. We'll want to paint it with the pendant visible so that we can get it to look right with the pendant, but then also without the pendant visible so that we can make sure that it looks fine even after. So that looks fine with, like, in terms of the shape. So let's hide the back layer 0 for a second. And yeah, so yeah, that's the other thing, is we'll want a lot of the darker tone to come in here. Excuse me. All right. And then, oops, I forgot the neck was part of this layer. I was gonna erase away some of the neckline just to have it come down a little further, but nope, that's not how that works. All right, that's good, I think. And oh yeah, but then also the sleeve comes down all the way over the arm. It won't go any further than the armband. Um, because the armband is actually part of a different. It's part of the sleeve piece. It's not part of the chest piece. It's not the same part as the torso. So, so this is highly impractical because he's wearing a little bit of chainmail, but he's also got a completely exposed midsection. So now let's go and fix the midsection. So where are the cleanest color samples? I guess this is actually probably some of the cleanest color, in terms of color samples. So I probably should have drawn this on a separate layer, but it's not that hard. Oh, I should also draw this with and without the hand visible, so that way I can make sure I'm lining it up well. Alright, so hand. Disappear for a moment, will you? Alright, so like so. Wait, this draws under the legs, so we don't have to worry about anything below the leg line. And that looks weird because like those tones don't match. What the heck is going on here? So where's the darker? I guess that's a fine sample spot for the darker tone, and we'll just put that in on top. This, and that is the gist. That is the gist of this armor. Man, I like pieces that aren't the leg pieces. The legs always take so much longer to draw than all the other pieces, and this armor set had 3 different leg swaps, so that was fun. It's been quite an adventure, but we're making progress. Oh gosh, that's on a different layer. Hold on, wait. There's a little gray pixel on the wrong layer, so it must be on one of these layers, right? No, it must be on one of these layers. It must be on that layer, right? Wait, what? Oh, whoops! I'm using the wrong tool. I was like, why is that happening? But it was because I was using the brush tool, not the eraser tool. There we go. Alright. That would have been the death of me if I hadn't fixed that. Alright, we were on chest 2. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just reshape it a little bit. And yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, wait, actually, I think I went a little too far in the other direction. That's pretty good. Oh wait, also I kind of messed up the shape of the back of the... Oh yeah. This isn't supposed to be... Because this isn't supposed to be heavy leather armor, it's supposed to be relatively thin leather armor, so it shouldn't be very thick back here. So actually I'm going to drop down to a smaller brush. It's probably going to ruin everything, but it's a risk I have to take. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of having a belt. But I was actually thinking of having the belt as part of the other layer. I was thinking of having it as part of the legs layer. I don't really feel like redoing it at this point, so maybe I'll just leave it. Congratulations, creative. Are your wings showing up? I haven't been paying close attention, but they should be here by now, right? Sorry, it's just really important to me. No, wait, why don't you have wings? Why isn't it showing you with wings? Creative 16. Did your name not match exactly? No, it did. Wait a second. What's going on here? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, what the heck? Okay, journey, no, projects, miscellaneous, stream data, all-time top donators.txt. Creative 69 right there. There's no typo or anything. So why is it not showing up in game? That is weirding me out, man. I didn't change anything about that. I was working with the other stuff. I did change around some of that logic the other day, but I don't think I changed it in a way that would have hurt anything. Maybe I just introduced a typo or something? Hold on, let me look at this. Because I was excited because there would be more wings, and there aren't more wings. So like, what the heck? What the heck? um, where would this be? This would be in the load stream data section. So yeah, we see Lauren has wings because we're adding those in manually. Uh, um, I mean, this is the section that we're going to change. That we have like the next thing on the to-do list is to change. Oh, actually, speaking of the to-do list, I put the logo in done, but I'm going to bring it back over here because it's actually still in progress. I had an idea for SideQuest on Twitter. I don't. It's not my favorite idea, but I do have an idea for it. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Uh, so so yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. Player dictionary, all-time top, new list. I mean, I didn't change anything here, so I don't see why maybe this would change. Am I just was there? Has there always been? No, there couldn't always have been a bug here because oh, I did yeah, no, the other reason I need to change this is because it occurred to me there is a slight oversight in my logic here. Um, so I do have to change stuff. Excuse me, I'm really parched today for some reason. Yeah, shoot. This is like, all right. All-time top raw. If TD data, right? Yeah, so we're opening TD data. If TD data not equals all-time top raw, I mean, it's the same logic we do for the other things. Oh yeah, actually, no. You shouldn't just have wings. You should also have you should have a lot of effects. So why did somebody? I mean, the only thing that happened different today is that I forgot to open this program before I opened the script. But that shouldn't really change anything because the script should have just been working with stale data until the data got updated. But then it should have gotten updated within 20 seconds. And and yet and yet. So yeah, okay, wait, hold on. So who does it say the session donators are? Oh, wait a second, let me check. Yeah, so session donators. Yeah, maybe. No, yeah, it has. Huh. Huh. Oh no, my logic isn't flawed. Yay! I thought my logic was flawed, but okay, that part was that. Okay, so there isn't a flaw in my logic because it actually keeps track of the dollar amounts here. I forgot that it keeps track of the dollar amounts um, here, but it's good that it does because that way uh, because that way yeah, it would occur to me. It occurred to me like if I was like if this list if this at first I was thinking that maybe this list didn't keep track of dollars, maybe it was just a list of users, and then if the same user donated twice in a row, that I was thinking that might have been the oversight, or that might have been like the one gap in the logic that I'd set up to try and cast blah, 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 to try and test out the so uh, yeah, okay, so apparently can't speak very well right now, so I'll just instead say what? Wait a second, hold on. Session donators. Bill Cosby, Zero Maverick. Oh, Oh, and I guess that actually wouldn't even have been a hole in the logic because it shows that it shows the same user multiple times even. That's interesting. Really? Wow. This program just works very differently than I thought it would. So, lots of surprises, lots of fun stuff. But yeah, now that I understand better about how it works, I really want to do that task to clean it up. I'll finish the art thing first because I don't want to lose my train of thought with this. I guess I don't know, but then I'll go back and do that other stuff. Yeah, actually, sorry, I'm just gonna try restarting the script real fast because I really don't understand why it's not working. Uh, oh, and actually, now that I think about it, on the list of all-time top donators, isn't Caps Island also on that list? Aren't you also on that list, Caps Island? Because oh, okay. You're technically not, because technically Kappa's Island's on the list. Yeah, the change that I'm going to make is right. So if you put the funny thing about this program that I'm using is that if you put in a fake name, it it doesn't know how to rationalize that. Like it doesn't know how to resolve that. And so basically, I'm going to help it figure that out. Basically, I'm gonna because I like this program seems to have difficulty with that concept, but I have less difficulty with that concept. So I'm going to well, yeah, the cleanup task, the caching task, is basically to work around how the system is a little bit silly with how it handles that sort of thing. Okay, so uh, I might just did I bring the script down? Yeah, I did. Okay. Um, I mean, maybe because I'm about to redo this stuff anyways. Maybe for starters, I'll just give you guys wings. I'll just use the workaround. Because like my goal is that as long as you use your real name, you'll get credit. Because like the system can only give you credit for the times that you use your real name, but the times that you do use your real name, I'm going to set it up so that the times that you use fake names don't overwrite the times that you use real names. Like it won't know how to attribute your fake named contributions to your grand total until you use your real name again. But as long as at some point you use your real name again, then you'll get that it'll all continue to get added to your total, and it'll always like instead of for like so like basically the way this program works is that like let's say here's your all-time mark, and then you use a fake name. Instead of keeping your all-time mark here and putting the fake name up here, it like just kind of forgets about you temporarily. And then if you use your real name again, it brings you back and forgets about the fake name. But I'm basically because I'll just keep track of that data, and I'll cache it when yeah. So that way, because like I don't want to punish people just for making a joke by using a fake name. Like that's valid. And all right. So yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna add you guys in manually, and then when I when I fix the other stuff that like when I add in the caching, I'll make sure that it works better. Um, that is a very good point, Creative. Because Zero doesn't have any capitals in his name, and I'm not going to lower, am I? Uh, huh. That is very clever. I would not be surprised if that is in fact why. And that's actually really easy to fix. Because all we have to say is instead of append li lower. Ha! Clever! Alright, so now I think I can get rid of Creative69er because you used your real name. There you go, fixing your own bugs. Good job. Yeah, no, that would totally explain it and make perfect sense. So, I'm impressed. Good show. um, hmm. Uh, yeah, no, it's just like I do use I do use lower in most cases, and then like when I know the correct capitalization, like I might I might want to like when I can find it out, like keep track of it because that's another like the game like in the game in the text everything is uppercase all the time, which is my like lazy workaround to not knowing what how to capitalize things correctly. Um, uh, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, this should work now, and I can to get name capitalization correct, what I really need to do is I need to figure out like what the thing is that like Better Twitch TV does, because like you know how with Better I don't know if you guys use Better Twitch TV, but with Better Twitch TV, uh, oh wait, is there more of this logic that references li? Because there might be another time that I should be setting li dot lower. Uh, no, I think no, I think it's just that. And because okay, so now the oh wait. Oh. Oh, wait. No, I should actually be setting. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna bring down the script again because no, I shouldn't just be like right. No, for all of these things, I should be doing li dot lower because I'm guessing the dictionary entries are not going to match either. Probably. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's legit. That is. That doesn't seem legit. So, actually, huh? Maybe dictionaries aren't case sensitive? Because otherwise, I don't understand why they didn't crash. Because like yeah, like I feel like once it hit like once it tried to say like player dictionary for a name that's not in the player dictionary, like if the capitalization didn't recognize as a character not in the character dictionary, like yeah, maybe actually maybe I didn't have to restart the script because maybe player dictionaries are not case sensitive. Maybe I because like if they are case sensitive, then I don't know how we could be referencing variables on an entry in the dictionary. All right, so actually, wait, so instead of that, I'm just going to say, and then say, it's like name equals li dot lower, uh, and then I'm going to replace those references to li with name instead, uh, of which there are a few. Oh yeah. Oh, it never evaluated down that code path because never actually because yeah no li in player dictionary never turned out to be true. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay wait. No, this is the one case where I don't have a name defined yet, so I actually have to say li dot lower. Uh, all right, so yeah, this okay. Okay, yeah. I was like, why wouldn't it be crashing there? I feel like it should be crashing. Nope. Okay. It just yeah, it was treating the uppercased version of your name as just invalid entry. All right, good. Fixing stuff, fixing it good, fixing it real good. Uh, cool. All right, so this goes where else? This goes here. No, it doesn't. Wait, where does it go? No, it goes here. Wait, what? Why aren't we checking? Wait. For li in lines. Oh, I'm not checking if in. Wait, what? Hold on. How does this work? Okay. Okay, no, it goes here. Yeah, right, okay. Sorry. Sometimes I use the excuse I haven't looked at this code in a while, and that's why I'm not you doing it correctly. But other times I have looked at this code very recently, and I don't have that excuse, and then it's just embarrassing. Like now, for example, I have no excuse for why I'm not negotiating, why I'm not navigating this code in an effective manner. Uh, all right. Oh, that's funny. Um, the other day after I had written all this stuff and I ran it, it crashed. and then I changed like one thing and it stopped crashing, and I declared myself like a golden like miracle worker who just like programs without bugs. So oh yeah, I'm guessing when you said look it up, creative, you're talking about looking up whether the dictionary entries are case sensitive, and yeah, that's a good thing to do for people who learn things. People who learn things probably learn them by looking them up, right? I think I'm over 2,500 lines of code now. Yeah, 2,541 lines. Yeah. Sometimes I brag about how well I know my code, and then other times I like can't negotiate like something I wrote 2 days ago. All right, but I think it should be good now. Let me double check. Were there any other places I was using li in an untoward manner? All right. Well, for one thing, I can replace these with name. Now that I am assigning name according blah blah blah. Save that. All right. Am I using li in an untoward manner anywhere else? Actually, I suppose. Wait, instead of doing. Wait a second. I just realized something else that would have been even easier. When I'm appending li split 0, I could just be appending. I could just be lowering it then, and then I wouldn't need the separate name variable. So hold on. Let me just undo pretty much everything I just did. Pretty much everything I've done today, basically. Let me just undo everything I've done today. Except for the art stuff. The art stuff, it can stay. Alright, so, yeah, let's, alright. So no, this part where I'm just doing this append whatever, I'll just do lower here. And, that should be equally good. Equally valid. Alright, no, that's much better. Excuse me. My typical Saturday morning routine. Tom, hey, welcome. Seriously, how have you been? Welcome back. How's it going? All right, so now I'm gonna run the script, and everyone will have wings and special effects and like all sorts of beautiful things. Well, all the players who are supposed to have them will have them, and all the players who are not will not. How is Trusty Bard higher level than I am? Yay! Look at it! Look at that! Look at stuff! Look at cool stuff! There we go. That's way better. That is some justice right there. Justice in the world. So that's probably Caps Island. That's probably creative. I'm going to assume. Oh no, I got it backwards. That's creative. That's. So wait, who's this? I guess we won't find out until they come out of stealth mode, because everyone goes back into stealth mode once I restart the script. So wait, that means someone has the. Oh, that's Caps Island. Yep, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, because that's funny because you have wings because I'm cheating you onto the all-time high score list. You have the Zephyr because you've donated under your real name once, but you don't have the monthly. You're supposed to be on the monthly high score list, but because of the caching thing that I'm not doing yet, the way the program treats it, it's not correctly recognizing that. But yeah, I'll fix that. I could do it now, but I'm also almost done with this armor, with the new art, because all I have to do is the chain chest, the black sleeves, the buckler, and the mask. The black sleeves and the buckler, they're all relatively small tasks. Now that we're done with the legs for the entire outfit, I think it'll be a lot easier from here on out. So, all right. So the chest piece is actually, I think, done. Well, actually, let me just double check how it looks with the Yeah, that looks fine. I could add something else with the chest if I felt like it. Oh well, the mask is kind of like yeah, and this is fine. Okay, so yeah, all right, right. So let's export the chest, and I don't have to hide stuff to get extents. Oh no, I do have to hide some stuff to get extents. I need to hide the head and the face because I need to get extents on the neck. Uh, so let's hide the face and the head. That should be enough. And then, all right. So yeah, pixel sniping like a boss. All right, we only need these many pixels. Yes, from the layer chest 2, copy that. File, new. Okay, paste. File, save as. This is equipment, chest, new folder, chain chest. I think I called it. Uh, thank you. Yeah, no one has the turtle yet, but I'm looking for, oops, I didn't mean to make a new folder here. No one has the turtle yet, but I'm really looking forward to it because, I don't know, I just like dumb things like that. This is layer 2. So save that as 2, and that should be good. The edges around the sleeve are not perfect, but they're good enough, I think. Actually, I guess it's fine, because technically, like, this is supposed to be a metallic, so maybe it's just that maybe that's reflected light that's getting picked up there. Maybe that's my excuse. But otherwise, that should be fine for now. Oh, the dimensions though. Let's the data. Let's set up. Alright, so let's go back to journey, equip, chest, chain chest, data, data.txt. And the data is here is 6540. 6540. Oops. 6540, 2624. 24. Blammo. Alright. Alright, so now bring back the face, bring back the head. Bring back the head. And then black sleeves are next. Black sleeves. Again, okay, so these should be really easy. The one thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to bring in the hands. Because, like, the hands have, like, little wraps around them. Like, they're very subtle, but it just has, like, a very subtle little wrap around the hand right now. So, oh, yeah, no, what is it, the caching karma thing, like that's something that's been like bugging me for the past few days. So it's like I've been like turning it over my mind, and it was last night that I decided I want to do that. It was like after the stream last night, that was finally when it's like, yes, I can do that. And even once I do that, it's not going to be like literally perfect, because like, so for example, even once I cache, so yeah, once I cache the numbers, like, right, so like let's say you donate. Let's say a person donates like $2, right? And then they donate. Let's say they donate $2 under their real name, and then they donate another $2 under a different name. If the top 10 monthly or 30-day donators includes if the top, actually, now that I think about it, the 30-day thing is going to be really weird. I don't know if I can even cache that effectively. How am I going to do that? Because now that I think about it, the 30-day thing, this program does the 30-day thing 100% internally. Like, it never tells me about the timestamps. So I guess I can. No, maybe I can do it just fine. I can just put in my own timestamps, I guess. And oh no, I can't. No, I can. Yes. Okay. Wait. No, can I? I don't even know. Yeah, no, I can. We'll figure it out. I might want to Yeah, I don't. I just think because like yeah, with the 30-day thing, what that basically means is like instead of having like a fixed like end point of the of like the 30-day time frame, it's like a rolling update. So every like if you donate, let's say like you donate like $5 and that puts you on the 30-day high score list. You'll stay on the you'll that $5 will stay on the 30-day high score list for like for 30 days, right? And then afterwards it won't count. But like let's say 20 days in you donate another $5. So let's say so then 20 days in you're at $10. 10 days later you won't like leave the chart entirely. You'll just drop back down to $5 because the old $5 will have be well okay, so and I'm just trying to think of like how to cache that data at this point. Like what I mean, I'll figure it out once I get. It'll become clear once I start working on it. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun puzzle. And I got like the spark of like how to even go about it. Like the idea to even just cache the data was like what I decided yesterday that I really want to do. Again, it's just very important to me that like of all the systems, like that's the one system that I really want to get right because um, I don't know how else to say thank you. I'm really bad at saying thank you, so the least I could do is at least get that system as good as it can be. All right, so uh, I saved this already. All right, so oh yeah, black sleeves. Oh yeah, all right. So what I was saying is I was gonna bring in the hands, right? Because they're the wrist wraps, and so I'm just gonna bring in the so file open equipment hands because these are the hands without like the wrist wraps or anything like that. So I'm just gonna what is the data position for the hands? They go do 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 6653. So copy, select all on hands layer 0, delete, paste. 6653 was it? So there. All right. So these are just the plain old hands. Is there? Huh. There's like a weird. There's like a weird. It's weird. The hands are weird. What is that? I have no clue what that's about. Whatever, I'll just leave it like that. I don't know what that's. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care. Okay, and then so I'll do the same thing with hands. Hands 2. Delete that. Select all. Copy. Paste. 6653 was it? Or 6653? Like that? Seems right. Is that right? Seems fine. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Wait, I'll double check. 6653. All right, good. What are all these data files? Oh, I was just looking at random data, and I don't need that to be open anymore. That's fine. Okay, so cool. So save. Well, I didn't really need to save that, but yeah. So black sleeves, pretty straightforward. Just like the pants. They're just gonna be doop doop. Breast width 2. It's gonna be like yeah, pretty straightforward, right? There we go, black sleeves. Actually, wait, I'm gonna do this on a separate layer just because I want to get the inner curve without having to like I'm basically just gonna draw over the hand. It's easier to just draw over the hand and then erase down the parts that I don't want. Yeah, like that, basically. Alright, so I'll just smush that down onto the hand layer. And then same thing for hands layer 0. New layer. So here's the lighter of the black colors. Doop 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 doop. And then the darker of the black colors for the shading. And then yeah, so this is basically what the hands are going to look like. Oops. too much. Yeah, so it's just supposed to be like kind of like the legs, just like black cloth. Uh, nothing heavy, because like this character is supposed to be kind of armored, but also like kind of lightly armored, right? Like armored enough to like deflect maybe like a blade, but agile enough to like I don't know like scale a wall or something. That's basically the edge that I'm trying to hit for this character. And I think I think like with the tails of the mask, I think they're going to like actually animate too. I think they're oh yeah, because I don't typically do that. I don't typically animate other pieces of the. I don't know. I feel like this if they are going to trail out behind the player, they should have like they shouldn't just trail out and like be like a rigid like nerd. Like that would look really weird. So there's no reason I can't animate these things. So why not? All right, so cool. Now I can just export the new sleeves. So this should be easy enough to get extents on because like these are entirely visible. They're not really obscured by anything that they won't always be obscured by. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, I was like, why is there one extra pixel up here? But it's because of the hands. Wait, no, that's too many extra pixels. I think in the original hands there's an extra pixel. Wait, does the hand actually come up that high? No, I think this. Oh, and the hand actually comes 1 pixel further out too. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. The hand comes 1 pixel further out. Whatever. The other image had like 1 extra pixel up here too, so whatever. We can have an extra pixel up here. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oh, but I should smoosh these layers together. All right, so copy this. I can basically probably just like paste over. Oh, whoa. Oh, Oh, I have way too many pixels on this edge. Derp. Alright, I was like, that was weird. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so save as actually I'm gonna this hands, I'm just gonna duplicate it because the data will actually be the same. So copy here. This will be black sleeves. And then this is where okay, so now save as black sleeves 0. Yes. Okay. And same over here. So hands layer 2, copy, paste. Oh, nope, cancel. Oh, thank goodness for that dialogue because I was supposed to do save as instead of saving over there. Save it over black sleeves. All right, good, excellent. Charles, we're back. Yeah. I don't always welcome. I don't always stream on Saturdays, but I just felt like it. Because I hadn't streamed on Monday or Tuesday of this past week, and I only streamed like 20 hours so far this week, so like I've been slacking off. Excuse me. Yeah, on Wednesday and Friday, I got a late start, and on Thursday I took a lunch break, which I don't usually do either. So it's been like, I don't know. In my defense, I've been a little distracted with other things. Like I've had just some stuff going on in my life. Like this panel that is coming up in the near future, and so it's been like I didn't slack off on Monday. I spent the day working on the panel, and then what am I working on next? Black sleeves, buckler. Yeah. Okay. So now now let's hands 2.5. Let's delete the scepter and draw on the buckler. Yeah, I spent the day like working on. Oh yeah, so I've mentioned this on stream before, but I haven't mentioned it recently. So if anyone's interested, I should make the buckler a different color. I should not make it the same leathery color as everything else. I should make it like a wooden color instead. So hold on, let me look for somewhere. Have I? Oh, I could go. Oh, I could do the walking stick. The walking stick's wood. So right. It's like walking stick. Sure. Yeah. So I'm hosting a. Oh wow, that's a weird color. That might not be quite right. I'll give it a shot. Okay, yeah, I'm hosting a panel at PAX East this year, which is cool because I've never done that before, and it's exciting. And maybe I should just use the same brown color for the for the buckler as well. Maybe it's a leather buckler for whatever reason. Um, yeah, the panel is about game dev, live streaming of all things. Who would have guessed? And so I'm putting together a list of questions to ask at that panel. If anyone has questions, so yeah, I don't know exactly how the panel will be broadcast. Like it might be broadcast live on the official Expo channel, and if so, it'll be really easy to see. I might be broadcasting live from like the podium. That doesn't look like a buckler. That looks like a giant piece of like. It looks like there's like a weird sand vortex like swirling around this player's hand or something. Um, oh, thank you, Charles. uh, yeah, yeah. So, if anyone has questions that they'd like asked, if there's anything that you're just dying to know from like, I think the panel is pretty cool. Like, admittedly, I of course think it's cool because I put together the panel myself, but I think I got some really cool people on the panel, so I'm excited about that, and it should be a good time. So if anyone, I don't know exactly, like I already have like the list of questions that I'm planning on asking at the panel is already way too long. So obviously I have to trim it down and like figure out which ones to ask, which ones to cut. Um, but I'm certainly willing to work in if anyone has anything they would like to hear asked at the panel. I can I'm like yeah, so my one of the things I have to do over the next it's just this doesn't look like wood. What color is wood? I mean, I guess wood is my desk is freaking wood. I could just look at my desk if I need reference for what wood is. So I guess I mean this is pretty close to like a mid-tone, but I guess like it probably doesn't look like wood because it's not like it doesn't have a grain to it. And like I've tried to put texture on stuff before. So I should just stick with the it's also very lightly colored, and I'm probably just gonna stick with the stick with this tone for it because this is fine. This is also very wooden. Uh, oh, but actually maybe. Oh wait, if I make it this color though, it's gonna like blend with with like the shirt and stuff and look just really weird. Huh. I could just make the entire thing silver. Hypothetically, maybe. I don't know. No, that's a little too much, I think. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I could make it made out of turtle shell. That's a little macabre. Because you have a little turtle. You have a little turtle riding with you. No, that's way too green. Uh, um, hmm. I'll figure this out. But, yeah, so the thing that I have to do over the next period of time is the next, like, what do I have? Wow, it's like it's a month. It's a month to the day. Exactly a month from now. I'll be hosting this panel, and I need to so I need to spend the time between now and then figuring out basically like taking as all the questions because I want to ask like I want a good discussion, right? I want to get like I basically want to address like as many topics as I can. So basically I have too many questions already. So my goal is basically to take everything from everywhere, everything everyone wants to know, and like squish it down as much as I can, and then get it all into one, just compress everything so we can fit like as much interesting and fun content as we can in a relatively short period of time. All right, so maybe this is okay. I'll try putting a silver trim around it. I mean, the other thing I could do, hypothetically, is to put it in the main hand instead of in the backhand. Because if I put it in the main hand, I could draw, like, the front of the shield, which might make more sense or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. That might be okay. And then I should also use the highlight, oh, which doesn't exist anymore. Wait, it exists under the cape, right? Because it exists on the heel. So I should go in with the, and draw a very fine glow around the edge, I guess. Oh, yeah. Huh. How is this shaded? Maybe this is like all shaded. So maybe this tone that I came up with is probably like the slightly darker tone of the walking stick, and it just took me like forever to get there. But yeah, I guess so. So this will be something like that, I guess. And then I'll put a strap over the hand, or the wrist, or something. The hand, maybe. No, I'll put the strap in the hand. I don't know. So I'll do something with the strap. Something involving a strap. Sorry, I've drawn this line like 5 times, but I haven't drawn it correctly yet, so that's good enough. Alright. Actually, wait, hold on. Undo. I'm gonna draw this in another layer so that I can, wait, what? Oh, wrong color? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, no, wrong tool. Okay. Alright, let's, yeah, because the shine, I made it go a little too far, and so I want to do that, but then I want to, like, taper it down a little bit. And then, alright, yeah, same thing for the low light. Doop-a-doop. That's probably fine. Okay, and then, yeah, so leather strap across the hand will be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna make a new layer for it. No, I can just draw it on the hands layer. Well, I'll make a new layer for it, and then I'll smush it onto the hands layer. I don't know if it should go. I don't know if the strap should go across the hand or if it should go like in the hand, like that, or like across the wrist. Huh. I might just make it go across the hand, or like across the wrist. No, maybe through the hand is the correct way to go. Maybe, so it's like, because I think that's what you would actually do with a shield. But if it had a leather strap on the back, I think you would grip the strap, right? Because that way you can, or would it go onto your wrist? I don't know. I've never really had cause to wield a shield before, so I'm not sure. Well, we'll go with that for now. It just seems weird to introduce this tone, like this wooden tone, and not have it like mirrored anywhere in the outfit. Usually I don't know, I try not to do that. Although I guess I did that with the scepter too. Like the scepter didn't match anything else in the rest of the look that we had going on. What does it look like with the cape? That's fine. This is legit. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this strap though. Just make it a little darker. And a little less flirby, flimby, schmumphy, made up word to generally express relative distaste for something. Yeah, that's a little less of those things. Actually, it's covering up the hand a little much. That's still too low. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So, yeah. So I'll smush this. Excuse me, I'll smush that layer on there. Because chances are we'll replace the sleeve again before we replace the buckler. Yeah, and then oh yeah, we can put this layer together with that layer, and now I can, just for temporary sake, I can smush these together. I will undo that smooshiness in a second, but just to export it, I want to get extents on, because the hands and what's in the hands are all part of the same layer. So I'm going to export all of the hands in that business again. I think I might have one too many pixels on this edge. Oh no, that contains pixels. Okay, good. So copy this, file, new. Okay, paste. So this is save as, hands, new folder, buckler. This is layer 2. Okay, and then hands, layer 0, copy this, file, new. Okay, paste. Save this as 0. Cool. Cool. Oh, and I can... Alright, so buckler, yeah, last thing to do is the mask. And then we are G2G. Oh, no, I need to do data first. And I need to unsmoosh those layers. Alright, hands, buckler, new, text, data.txt, and the coordinates here are 6646, 4121. Oops, no new line. Save that. Good. And then alright, now it's mask time. And the mask is not actually like, there's no like face slot, so the mask is actually part of the neck slot, which will kind of cover that sort of thing. The face is like sometimes covered by the head type stuff and sometimes by the neck type stuff. But yeah, we can, so we're finally going to get rid of the cape, because that is what we're replacing now. So back to, delete that. Back 1 is where that pendant is located. So now we have this for starters, and then, alright, so once again we're going to use the same like black tones that we used for the other pieces. And we're going to draw in a mask. This goes, oh, interesting. So this will draw over the head, which is a little awkward. I'll just have to, because I don't actually really, I mean, it'd kind of make more sense if it drew under the head, because like it's supposed to go under this little flappy thing, but whatever. I'll just be careful in how I draw it. Like for some of these layers, for some of the ordering on these layers, I basically just had to make a judgment call, like which one do I think would more often overlap the other. And I guess, yeah, I guess when I was setting that up, I just decided that the neck would probably overlap the head more often. Hey, stuff, stuff happening, exciting. All right, so yeah, so with the, oh, you know what? I just realized. It's like something about this whole situation looked weird to me, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but I just realized what it is. The helmet doesn't cast a shadow on the face when it should. So I need to fix that. I can fix that now, actually, real quick. So actually, I'm just gonna hide the hide this layer for a second, and then go up to the head layer. Where is it? Or down to the head layer, right? Because it's underneath the other one. All right, and then yeah. So take the skin tone. It's weird. I'm basically going to just draw it on the wrong layer, a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a new layer underneath the head layer. I'm gonna draw it there. So that way I can use a bigger brush and I won't be overlapping the head. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's like the head is like you have this thing like that's like covering part of the face, or it's hypothetically covering part of the face. So like it should be literally covering part of the face, or in like the in the way that the scene is lit. So yeah, that's slightly better. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna squish these layers together now. Head 0 and layer 23, which is the head 0 layer. Yeah, and then once again, I can just copy like the whole thing basically. File, open, equipment, head, helm, 0, paste, keep canvas size, and wait a second, how does this go? Oh, it must, yeah, it goes, I think it goes like this. I think that's correct. Yeah, it goes flush against the top and flush against the side, so yeah, that is correct. Alright, save that. Okay. That's a little better. And then, alright, so now let's continue on with the back. Shouldn't change anything. Yeah, it didn't occur to me until I realized like that the shadow of the mask would come up like that. That I was like, oh yeah, that's what's a little bit weird about this whole situation. All right, let's also let's put the mask over the nose of this character. I know this character doesn't literally have a nose, but like let's put it so that the mask comes up over where the nose would be if this character had a nose. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, stuff like that and whatnot, etc., so on and so forth. Good. Wait, I think that went too far. Oops. What? Yeah, wait, hold on. I don't know exactly what pixel line to put the the light dark. Wait, what the heck? What the heck layer am I? Oh, what? I'm drawing on the head layer for some stupid reason. Whoops, how much did I draw on the head layer? Kind of a lot. Alright, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. So yeah, a lot of this dumb stuff is on the wrong layer. So cut that. Nope. What? Oh, it was on the wrong... I'm really bad at layers, you guys. A lot of you knew that already. Alright, what was I supposed to be working on? The back layer. Where's the back layer? There it is. Alright, so new layer. Paste. Smush. There we go. Alright, T-select. Alright. So that's definitely not right. Kind of messed up a little bit there. But that's better. That's pretty good. Now, I feel like it should come out further. The shading. I feel like I push the shading out, and I feel like, no, it should come back, and then I push the shading back, and it's like, no, it should come further out, and it's like, I don't know. Whatever. This is fine. This is fine how it is. I shouldn't be spending as much time on that. Oh, yeah, you know what I can do is, I'm gonna erase, like, that part, because I can put the like, that's where, kind of where the mask, like, tails off in the back, and I can put that on the, back layer, too. Oh, how's this gonna look with the wings? Or the wing? I guess it's gonna just draw in front of the wing, which is fine. Alright, so now it's about drawing that. So, let's, we're pretty much done with this, so we can hide that for now. So yeah, so, actually no, alright, that's a little too much. So the tails will come back out like this. I think. But, so they'll have like a little bit of, they'll have a little bit of lightness to them. And that they'll be tailing behind. They won't just like fall flat behind the character. That's a little too much actually. How do I draw it in the... Yeah, so they come down a little bit. They come mostly down. So... Yeah, alright, yeah. They should feel a little heavier than I was drawing them before. And they look a little noodly right now, which if you were here yesterday was like my word of the day to describe what I didn't like about what I was drawing. Right, they should be slightly shaded too. Uh, Something like that might be okay. Um, and then yeah, I think I will do 2 frames of animation here. Actually, no. You know what? I don't like this other one coming up. Because if anything, the one that is higher of the two should be the. No, maybe that is fine. Let me see how it looks like from a distance. Uh, no, I don't know. Something about it I just don't like. I'm gonna give it another shot. Oops. Whoa, what the heck did you just do? I must have hit like control information or something. I was trying to hit control A. I don't know what I did. I hit a weird key. Alright, let's try this again. Uh, so yeah, maybe, yeah. It doesn't have to like, it can fall behind the arm a little bit. I think it'll be clear enough what is going on here. I don't know, something like that. The other thing I was thinking is like, maybe the first one should be higher up, and the other one should come down like that. That might be better, actually. Alright, let's try that one. I'm also going to just go for a slightly bigger brush for starters. So if it does go like that, then what would be the other frame of animation then? The other frame of animation would be like, I'd have to like, wait, like that, I guess, would be the other frame of animation. Something like that. Alright, again, let's shape this better. Because I think that what'll really sell this is if I can get them to look like ribbons. If I can get them to have that like that flat, that texture that like that's wide in some spots and like flattens out in others, and is a lot less noodly than this. That might be, huh? That exaggerated the curve in a way that I did not intend necessarily. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get sharper with the edges. Maybe something more like that. Uh, it's not bad. It's not the worst thing. That could be okay. So let's say that might be one of them, and then let's add in a new layer because actually we'll need back layer 3 now. And then let's draw in what the other frame of animation might look like. So first I went in with a size 3 brush. So the other frame of animation would be more like this, I guess. And then the other one will be more like that. Hold on, I'm gonna copy this, file, new, okay. Oh wait, I didn't mean to copy it, I actually meant to print screen, and paste, what? Yeah, expand canvas, alright. Yeah, just for reference purposes. Alright, so then hide back layer 2, show back layer 3. So yeah, again, I think the first thing that I did is I went in and I widened the edges with oops, this is supposed to be the lighter color. Lighter color. Oh, is that the lighter color? Is that the lighter color? No. Oh, I'm just drawing on the wrong layer. It's like, what the heck? I widen the edges, and then I reshaped the most of it with the eraser, just to get it to kind of taper in ways. Yeah, kind of like that, maybe. Oh, except I also made it sharper at the edges, very sharp at the edges. Uh, okay, that looks doesn't really work with the rest of the curve. So let me fix that. It's a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then let's, last but not least, just take a little bit off the edge. Actually, I'm going to take a little off the inner edge here. Oh, actually, I might not have reshaped that one at all. So let's do that. And then, yeah, that might be good. Hold on, how would that look then? Does it get longer? I think I accidentally made it too long. Uh, it's hard to tell. Actually, here, let me compare the two. Yeah, I made the other ones. I made these ones too long. So hold on. Let's just slide it over a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, that should be better. Alright, cool. So deselect. Alright, so now we can take an extents on all of this. I should probably be testing out this look to see if it looks okay. Because, as it is, there's a lot of things that I'm just kind of like hoping look okay so far. No, that's good. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, yes, now this one's weird, because this one has 3 frames of animation. Or has 3 layers, because it has, 2 frames of animation on one of the layers, and then the other layer is static, so, alright, new, okay, paste this here. Oops, did I not copy it? Copy, close these, we don't need these. Don't save. Alright, so copy, file, new. Okay, paste. So this is layer 3, so head, no, equipment, neck, back, excuse me, there's no neck. I was like, what? This is mask, I guess, that's fine. So this is layer 3. Okay. And then this is layer 2, file, new. Okay, paste. This weird looking part is where it's covered up by other things, so we don't have to actually worry about how weird that looks. So save that as 2.png. So I am going to test out this look. So I'm going to bring the script down for just a second, because... Nah, I'll do that later. I mean, I'll test it now, but I'll bring it down later. Alright, so the last but not least, back 0, copy, file, new, okay, paste, file, save as, 0. So there's no 1.png, because this mask doesn't really animate, like it doesn't change at all. It just stays the same in both frames of animation. Alright, so now let's do data. For the, what is it, equipment, back, cape, no, not cape, mask, new, text document, data.txt, Uh, yeah, I should be looking at numbers. I'm like, why don't I know this? Because I haven't looked it up yet. 40, 37, 52, 32. Oops. Save that. And yeah, I'm gonna test what this looks like. So I'm gonna